Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna do Draw My Life. And just thing that I was gonna plan on. But anyways, yeah, we're back with the Mapster Studio, which is basically the creations that I make videos, and today's story is a bit off because we're gonna have it about the legend that Slobby ever created. If you don't know who Slobby is, Slobby is a YouTuber that I was before I stopped with it. But there is something happening because Slobby did not know that there is a creature that he forgot about. So what is this creature's name? How did it come here on Earth? How did it manage to get on Earth? What is its purpose? Well, this thing is called the Emaflight, and it's called the Earth Flyer, and that means it is not a friendly creature. In fact, it wasn't at all, because it has big wings on the left side of his head. There is some eerie things about this creature that we don't know about. This creature is mostly in front of any other kind of creature. It isn't June.exe version. Well, it isn't actually in June.exe because it's a failure. So it was meant to be, but it didn't go too well. In fact, something worse came out of it. Something we don't even understand by the day of now. This creature is mostly dark in color, which has a dark effect into its origin story. Its origin story came from the last day that Slobby was around. In fact, Slobby didn't know what to do anymore, only changing to the Dream One Gamer, which was a breaking point for the fans that loved June.exe have now been separate apart, lost into a shady way of nothingness. In fact, the videos of the Dream One Gamer are more funny than what he was. And this creature was not what you think it was. And now that we got to the point that the legs, or that we have the point that this creature is very dangerous, we didn't talk about that, but we come with that later. For now, there's a theory that Slobby suggested that he didn't make it. In fact, he never made it in his point. He said that he never made that creature. Even to this day, he still doesn't believe in what he is seeing. But why is it then so true that it's alive? How did it come here? Who made it? And who is the actual creator of this monster? Well, the monster is not actually who you think it is, because it's actually somebody who tried to escape from a scientist who was supposed to be a fan of Slobby's creations, like Julian.exe, the Wave Stander, and some more entities known as Julian.exe and others. Now, you think he was about to create a rip-off Julian.exe, and that is true because he tried to do that, but instead he failed. With any knowledge, he didn't know what to do, so he made it looking dark and failed with experiments. Although it didn't want it, he said that he wanted it to be who he wants it to be. So, of course you think, wow, this is a big story with what we don't know about. In case if you didn't know, the hand of this creature is connected somehow by the wings, so it's connected, which is very scary in any way you can possibly believe. But in the left side, it's another story, because it's the way the hand is way longer than actually must be. It's a big thing for a small creature to have. This creature isn't the biggest. In fact, it's the smallest one we ever know from the Slobby creatures family. It doesn't have any and his goal is nothing, because he is here for no reason. He has been transported by somebody who imported this photo. Now here is the fact that June.exe didn't, the maker of June.exe didn't want this. In first place, he rejected this fan all too much, because he didn't want his projects, and working with him was the baddest thing he could ever made have done, he said. So he didn't want it in first place. Well, now we got to the point that there is some sticky situations going on into this world which nobody can believe. So this purpose is of course pretty disturbing. By many factors, it has been said that this creature likes to roam around a lot, and with that it means that it's a creature who likes to walk around. What this clearly means is not supposed to mean anything, but let's look at the conclusions. So this story is about the person who actually interfered with the monster. So now the monster, it had happened that the monster just completely erased his mind, and his whole head was just black. This is a creepy thing for most people, because they know what they're not into, and we see that the man has his face is blacked out, so now he's dead. But what actually happened is inside there's a lot of blood that will resurrect from the man and will drip out into all crashes, and to stop that isn't supposed to be there. Well, then this curse has been invaded. Yeah, this monster is very dangerous. So now for that, it has to be said that the maker of this creature did not want this to be, also didn't want this, so it tried to delete it, but he can't figure out what to do with it, so the monster was abandoned for a very long time, until Slobby just decided to quit with making analog horror things stop and stop. So that was the story of the how was it called already, and what is it called? I think it was the Dark Flyer. Yeah, it was the Dark Flyer. Sorry if I'm wrong, but the title was also going to be Dark Flyer. So anyway, this was the story of the Dark Flyer. If you want more of this sort of videos, subscribe and comment if you really want to see more of this. I'm constantly into ideas, so yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and still don't forget to thank you guys for watching.